That's right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who said bad girls can't have any fun? That's right. No ought for this to happen. For more outfits to become available. That did not happen. So now, there is no time like the present. This is probably the best mode that Taimanin has ever put out. Ever. In the sake of all the Taimanins that's come out. 3 girls instead of 1. Officer Asagi, she only has her clones. But what does Oboro have? Well, she has a chance to be seen before her remodel, for 1. And 2, she is a gangster boss bitch. Welcome, everybody, to the very first spin-off of the extremely popular series, Officer Asagi. This is Mob Boss Oboro, the Meet the Jeffersons of the All in the Family of Asagi. That is Oboro. No way, no how could she handle such a powerful foe. That's why she took over for this installment. There is no badder bee than the Queen, Oboro. She is the leader of the bunch. You know her well. She is finally back to control Nomad and take down some fools. Oh, okay. Featuring her support. Non-denominational will not call her by her proper name, Asaka. Featuring the one, the only. Is she real? Is she a statue? Is she a robot? Nobody knows. The one and only Ruby from RWBY. That's right. The 3 of them make the first iteration of Oboro's Mob Crew. Welcome you to the battle. The battle of villainy. The battle of bad. This is My Hero Academia Anti-Hero League to the official series of My Hero Academia. This is the series beyond the series. Oboro is here and she is not playing games. There will be no games. Because sometimes you don't need a hero. Sometimes you need a little bit of villainy. And that's what Oboro brings. The leader of the crew putting out her finishing move. Oboro Slash. If you get hit, you get hit. You didn't know what got hit because you didn't know what hit you. She taunts you, she knows what she's doing. Oboro is the classiest. She is the baddest of the bad. She lets her peons fight for her, and she soaks up the victory. That's right. Welcome to Oboro's series. What's her proper name? Oh, they just call it Evil Elegance. I like Mob Boss better. This is the setup we're going with. This is the queen right here. Her subordinates right here. All ratted out right here. The statue right here. She's got a little bit of age on her, but that's okay. She's built for more sense for Astaroth to be on the team. Would it have made more sense for Noah to be on the team? And when you say that, first I have to say, why would you ask me that? It's such a crazy question. You're absolutely, positively right. And while Astaroth does have the fur, which goes against her actually, you know, only Oboro can have the fur. She is the one in charge after all. Can't have 2 girls with fur in the crew. People will get confused and know who they're supposed to follow. And Oboro is the main girl. But The real answer is they don't have proper outfits to join the crew. There is a dress code for this crew, and only really Asuka hits it. But you know, with some nice engineering, we got you know, the Ruby girl to get her shots in as well. You know, she can support as some like undead monster robot moss covered, you know, soldier armor thing. I'll allow it. You know, Oboro, she's a magnanimous type of person. You know. She does it in style too. Look at her go. She don't even leave the boxes behind to save a life. Now one may wonder, why would a mob boss go after robots? Well, that's where you're wrong. Oboro has no desire to do anything but to ruin Asagi's day. And what this does is it makes more work for Asagi, which you could argue is a good thing because now Asagi gets to play cop some more. So in a way, everybody kind of wins. Look at that juggle. That reminds me, there's supporters that actually help you when the enemies are in the air. That is such a weird ability that is not easy to combo in this game with the juggles. But not only is she a mob boss, she also has a non-denominational outfit of origins we cannot discuss. That's why she supports. She's a double boss. I guess if you want to be charitable, you could just call it like M. Bison, but isn't M. Bison like known as what I just said? Isn't that kind of his thing? Robots, men in robot suits. Great moment. Slice and dice. Like some slice of cheese? Don't mind if I do. Sick 'em! This time she saved it for the end. Very nice. The lesser ones can get out of the way now for the photo op. Oboro only gets to be the photo op. Sorry. Rules are rules. What is going on with the hem of her dress right there? We ain't going to talk about that. If you talk, I'll end up with a horse head in your bed. And some people may be into that, but we assume that you would not. I will judge. Not in this video, but I will judge you. Because that's kind of a weird thing to be into. Unless you're like a really big Godfather fan. Maybe then, you know, I guess I can understand it. If you're just being a fanboy or a fangirl, I doubt that. But, you know, maybe you just really love The Godfather and that scene spoke to you. Though if that scene spoke to you, probably we have some other issues we probably should talk about. But I'm not here to shame you in that way. I'm just saying, you know, that is one of her tactics. She will do that. She is so good, she doesn't even need to worry about it. She may get hit, but that's okay. In this madness, everybody gets hit. You can kind of juggle, but I don't know. This game doesn't really allow for juggling that well. This isn't like that kind of game. So the fact that there's supporters that help you do more damage when an enemy is juggled, that doesn't really work for me. And I actually considered putting other people on this team, but nobody had the outfit that really worked for the mob situation, so we had to do what we had to do, you know? There may be some cast changes in the future, depending on what happens, depending on how often Oboro shows up for an appearance in these type of story modes. I'm just kind of hoping that the actual Grimory will put in the time to put more mob character outfits in the game. It's a little early for that. I mean, I'm just saying, you might want to wait a little bit. Nice shade of blue. You mind if I blow you up? Come get her, girls. Go sick 'em. What am I talking about? These ain't dogs. There ain't no dogs on this team. See, now she's way too early. You know, Oboro in this scenario is kind of like the Gotham Madam in the first season. Not the seasons after that, because she kind of got bodied after that. But the first season, she was on top. There will be no Oswald to mess things up for her here, though. Don't you worry about it. Also, it looks like they did an update where the arrow goes away during the cutscenes. That's actually a good thing. I like how they like stand around each other. Pretty cool. Tripled up. Just like some sliced bread. Stop in the name of love. I like how she just like dodged. There you go. Don't mess with Oboro. You will feel the pain. And yet, only 1 week before Oboro is Oboroed up in a new way. There you go. We are done. Thanks for taking a piece of your time to help us create more. See you next time when Asagi tries to take a bite out of that crime.